I start to doubt the season, I think of our city in December. Not the skyline, not the lights, but the tiny moments we carry with us. Every year in the rush, we slow down without meaning to. A stranger holds a door, a kid squeezes your hand, and for a second, we remember, we're not here alone. At the mall, this world didn't grow on its own. Someone built it. Someone cared enough to bring wonder to life. On the rink, candles flicker against the cold, and a new generation spins through a tradition older than any family. And sometimes it's a whistle in the distance, a steam engine breathing, a train bound for the North Pole, so kids can step into a moment that feels both brand new and 100 years old. Because if you look closely, December isn't made up of tinsel and lights. It's made up of small moments stored in memories. And the beautiful thing is, those memories don't stay here. We carry them home and into the year ahead. So today we collect those moments, the ones that lift us up and remind us who we are. This Snapshot New York holiday special is dedicated to the moments we carry, and the ones that somehow carry us too. Well, we all know that Santa knows who's been naughty or nice, but we wanted to get a kid's reaction to what they really think of Santa. So we put a microphone on jolly old Saint Nick to find out the honesty from a child. Spend enough time here and you see every version of Christmas. The brave who sprint toward Santa like he's a lost friend, the cautious who pump the brakes. Everything from excitement to terror. And that suspicious look should warn you that even the little ones have big feelings. But trust takes time, and Santa will always wait for you to find it. And then there's the visitors who never cry, but definitely expect snacks. Santa keeps doggy biscuits in his sleigh for a reason. Turns out belief doesn't just belong to the kids. Sometimes it has 4 legs and a beard just like Santa. There's a moment right before a child sits next to Santa when the whole world seems to exhale. The lists, the noise, the rush, they all fall away. And just for a heartbeat, it's Christmas again. And we watch the season unfold right in front of us.
What do you like about Christmas? Everything? You like everything about Christmas?
Yeah.
The tree?
The tree, the balloons.
The balloons, the decorations, all the food.
The chicken.
The chickens.
And that's how it goes. One child dazzled by chickens, the next one thrilled by a vacuum. This is Gabriel. He's 3, and he can't wait to tell Santa exactly what he wants for Christmas.
Thistle blue vacuum.
Thistle blue, so tell me some of the other features of this vacuum.
This comes off.
That comes off, let me see. Oh, wow.
It's so fancy.
Who's that guy over there in the red suit? Who's that?
Christmas.
If you linger here, even just for a moment, the magic is everywhere.
Santa can tell you that the best part is if you're here for just a moment and you look around, there will be folks standing and waving at Santa, and I look here and look there, and they believe in Santa, and they just want to come and be part of the magic here. Are you excited about Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, tell me, is there anything special you want?
I think I'm looking for like an electric skateboard.
Oh, are you going to be careful? And anything else you're thinking?
I'm thinking like, what do you call them, the BB guns?
BB guns. Oh, be careful, kid. You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah. I've seen all around the Finlands. I always wanted to meet them. So that was the first time I ever met them.
When I asked one little boy who's the most famous celebrity he's ever met, he said it was you.
Oh, look out, Elvis. Santa is on the way.
And sometimes meeting Santa requires negotiations.
So close. I blame the beer.
But behind the laughs, Santa gets the quiet truths too, real Christmas wishes.
Well, I will say, yesterday there was a very sweet child. Her mother prompted her to what she wanted for Christmas, and she said, "Oh, nothing for me, but my brother, he wants some Legos." And I thought, that is the Christmas spirit right there.
Of course, not every sibling is a saint.
Another little boy that wanted me to know how bad his sister was.
Oh,
So she was tattling. I said, "Don't worry, I'll check my book."
ask Santa why he's doing this, and he'll tell you it's not because of the cool suit.
I like to believe the message is the same whether they're 6 months old or 66 years old. And the message is to believe that there is good in the world. And if you look at believe that there is good in the world, right in there it says be the good. So that's Santa's message, be the good.
So maybe the real gift isn't what the kids ask for, but what they give back through wonder, kindness, and the courage to believe in something bigger than themselves. Because if these moments teach us anything, it's that the season still works, the magic still matters. And no matter what our age, we can still choose to be the good.
Thanks for coming to see me.
Next, a celebration on ice.
It's cold out there, it's dark, but the light and the fire brings warmth to everybody.
Where candles, music, and community warmth turn this winter into something brighter. This is Snapshot New York's Holiday Special. In this city, the moments we carry sometimes sneak up on you, like stumbling upon a carousel in the middle of the street, and joy arrives, riding a white tiger. Or it shows up in the face of a bulldog who thinks the world is her friend.
Well, Charlie is, every moment is good with Charlie. Charlie loves everything. Charlie makes every day better. Daily for Charlie loves going to Starbucks every single day. In fact, we're heading there now. She jumps up on the counter, she gets her pop cup. She's a joy. She's so much fun to have in this city, and everybody loves her. What brings me joy is walking into Starbucks with her daily and seeing the interaction that she has with the baristas. Jumping up on the counter, getting her pop cup. It makes you smile and it puts joy in your heart.
The holidays in New York bring a whole lot of colors, and maybe one of the brightest is blue and white. One community at Walman Rink is bringing Hanukkah to the ice, a place where candles and music and family create warmth that's even cutting through the winter. Hanukkah isn't being whispered this year, it's being shouted with sugar on your breath. And it's being skated. At Walman Rink in Central Park, the season is being celebrated with music and candles and joy circling the ice. This is Hanukkah on Ice, a celebration meant to be seen and shared.
We're all celebrating Hanukkah tonight in Central Park's largest ice skating rink, Walman Rink, and we're having a great time all together, skating, eating kosher food, and listening to the greatest Jewish music.
Hanukkah has always been a joyful holiday. It's food you eat with your hands, songs you sing together, traditions passed down in motion.
Hanukkah is about spreading the light, not just keeping it at home for ourselves, which is important as well, but bringing it to the larger world outside. It's cold out there, it's dark, but the light and the fire brings warmth to everybody.
That joy doesn't replace reverence, it leads to it. Because celebrating openly and proudly matters.
Coming out into New York City, being in the heart of the world, and showing that we're okay We're going to bring more light. We're going to celebrate together as a community. We're strong, we're united, we're one.
So Faith finds balance on a pair of skates. Sometimes you catch yourself, sometimes you don't. But even if you fall, you know there's always someone there to help you back up.
Each and every one of us is a modern-day Maccabee who can create change, bring light to another, and make a change in someone else's day. Asking them, how you doing? Offering them a light, being that candle, being that Maccabee for a fellow.
For a few hours, nobody's in a hurry, nobody's checking their clock, nobody's worrying about tomorrow. They're thinking about right now, about the music echoing through Central Park, or the joy on a child's face when it feels like they've got it, even if they don't.
Looking at the smiles of the kids going around the rink, it makes it all worth it.
Hanukkah on Ice isn't just about honoring tradition, it's about making room for it.
Hanukkah is an amazing holiday. I would say that it's one of the most festive holidays we have in our Jewish tradition. We love to eat oily foods, latkes, donuts. We light the menorah, we spin a dreidel.
It's about teaching the next generation that faith can be joyful. Just like skating on ice in life, you can't stand still, but it requires balance, sometimes a helping hand. But no matter what happens, you won't be going through it alone.
Combining skating in Wallman Rink in this iconic space together with Hanukkah is just such a special, magical moment.
Later, the crew behind the 50-foot holiday set shows us how the magic is built.
I want them to feel like they're in a frosty environment. They've been transported to another world, and we really want to create a whimsical, enchanting environment.
This is Snapshot New York's holiday special. Ask someone what defines their year, they won't talk about the news, they'll talk about family. Like this carousel, this year brings people we love back around, again and again. They keep us upright when life spins and lets us laugh at the unexpected things that land at our feet.
If I had a moment that would define my 2025 year, I think that'd be really hard to answer because there's a lot of different small moments that actually define my 2025 year, like just lots of time with family. I'm in New York with my mom right now, or with friends, or with my coworkers. Like there's just a lot of different like homemade meals made, or oh, there's a pigeon. And I think the people surrounding me definitely help me make me a better person. And so they inspire me and they also ground me. So yeah, I'd say so.
You're also surrounded by pigeons.
I am surrounded by pigeons. They love me.
You are a classic New Yorker and you don't get scared of pigeons.
I'm not scared of pigeons. I love them. I love pigeons. This is like beautiful.
You know, before the families arrived, before the lights turned on, there's an entire crew of people that were creating this world from the inside out. It's part engineering, part imagination, but all heart. The final adjustments are being made to the trees, ones that don't grow. They're built. Branches need to be assembled, lights plugged in. This is what care looks like up close. That's Alex. He's part of the crew that connects to the power of the season, because the magic of the holidays doesn't arrive fully formed.
Que cortan los poinsettias.
At the center of it all is Jessica Ann.
We learned a long time ago a failure to plan is a plan to fail, so we plan to make everybody's dream come true, and it takes great details. It's so fulfilling to know that we touch so many people. You don't realize who and how you affect someone else's life by the little details.
To understand why she does this, you have to go back to when she was a little girl. Just like these kids, she was pressing her nose against the window, enchanted by what was on the other side of the glass. She didn't know it then, but those moments would be her blueprint for life.
I mean, I remember growing up in Manhattan and going to Herald Square to see Santa at Macy's, and that was the highlight of my year, and walking down Fifth Avenue and seeing the merchandise windows. Little did I know that fast forward all these years later, I'd be the creative VM for the American Dream, and I get to do those things also, creating those lasting memories. Arréglalo.
Now every wreath, every candy cane, every holiday touch is placed with purpose.
We think about the engagement at every step of the way throughout. As you come into our village here at the American Dream, we think about what is this moment going to speak to, who is it going to speak to, and really how they can stop and take a photo and really create those lasting memories with their families.
Building wonder does come with a few surprises. And what is that rustling 50 feet up in the air? Is that the holiday spirit trying to come out? No, it's Alex.
So I myself, I do not enjoy heights. However, I have scaled this building to put inflatable monsters in the past, as well as here with our 50-foot tree.
So Alex takes care of what's happening up there. Jessica focuses on what families feel down here.
I want them to feel like they're in a frosty environment. They've been transported to another world that's not in New Jersey or in New York, and then where am I? This is so enchanting, and we really want to create a whimsical, enchanting environment.
Maybe that's why she pours so much into every branch, every 20-pound ornament, because she remembers what it's like to be a kid touched by the holiday spirit.
I think it's larger than seeing it all come together even still. It's once we see the families come walk through that really brings it full circle for us, that we created these memories for them.
When the world she imagines finally comes to life, she's given families a place to gather, laugh, and feel the magic of the holidays, all built by someone who never forgot how to believe. Sometimes the fastest way into the holiday spirit is to slow all the way down. Ahead, a train that runs on coal, memory, and a little bit of magic.
Merry Christmas! Everybody, Santa is here!
This is Snapshot New York's holiday special. In a season that moves so fast, a carousel reminds us to slow down. We're not looking for grand gestures, but for small moments that carry us.
The simple moments, seeing your kid ride the bike for the first time, coaching your daughter in soccer, seeing her get an assist. The simple joy, winning that soccer game when it's been a long season, and the elation that that creates.
I live in Brooklyn, and you know, there's a lot of homeless people around me. And I noticed this one lady for the holidays, she always comes out and she cooks meals. And she takes the time out of her day to even do that, and it's just like, wow. You know, why are you even doing that in the first place? Because you don't have to. You have no connection to these people, so every once in a while, you know, I'll help her cook it. And we'll go there, and to see the smile on their faces, I know that people like my grandfather will be proud of me being able to help people and change their lives, even if it's just one meal.
What fills me the most is walking into the elementary school that I work at and just getting the biggest hugs and the just the smiles and the little doodles on paper that mean so much to them, because they don't have money they can give or gifts they can buy, but they make things from the heart, and that's what matters. Like, that's more to me than gold.
You know, we all have our favorite moments, and one of my favorites was from 2018, a story we shot up in Connecticut, and it was a reminder that sometimes the moments we carry aren't gifts or tradition, but sometimes it's the sound, like a bell or a steam engine whistle. The final checks are being done on an old steam engine.
I have the best job in the world. I get to play with trains.
Kevin Dodd is an engineer with the Valley Railroad Company in Essex, Connecticut. It's home to some of the oldest and most accurately restored steam engines in the United States, some nearly 100 years old.
My mom used to say that I was born out of time, that I should have lived in the 1890s, 1900s, when horse and buggies and ferrous oxide equus roamed the earth.
The Iron Horse.
The Iron Horse. They're like a fire-breathing dinosaur.
The steam engine just speaks of Americana.
And it is Americana, and that is what people come here to see what America was like in 1920 and 1930. And that's what we try to bring them as much as we can.
We live in an era of quiet, compact transportation. Locomotive takes us back to a day none of that was required. It runs on coal, burning 60 pounds per mile.
You started off as a guy shoveling coal into the engine, and now you're the president of the railroad.
I liken what I do to an orchestra. I hold the baton and I lead, but the people here make the music.
These century-old cars full of laughing children are whisked away on the North Pole Express, where they meet a special guest.
Santa! Santa! Merry Christmas! Everybody, Santa is here!
What's it like when you see the smiles on these kids' faces?
Oh my gosh, I have to tell you, that is the payoff for what we do. Seeing the kids, keeping the traditions alive.
Donning pajamas and smiles. All it takes is some hot chocolate and a few cookies to keep them warm.
One of the jokes is we're gonna give them sugar and cookies and send them on their way home.
Yeah, how fun is that? Leave them on a sugar high with their parents at this point.
Absolutely, that's what we do. We're like grandparents.
Whether it's the characters or the sight of these symbols of yesteryear, everyone feels like a child.
It's a child's dream. Look at this. It's amazing. It's real cold. I'm in such awe. I have tears in my eyes.
You're gonna get some dirty fingers. You can put a piece of coal in their stockings. You ask about the smiles, it's not just the kids, it's everybody. And the interaction, it doesn't get any better than that. A sense of holiday spirit, the holiday magic that is Santa Claus, family time, the family values. We want them to put down the cell phones, enjoy each other's company, and embrace the holidays.
Tonight, we visited the places where the season shows up in its own unexpected ways. Heard in the honest questions whispered into Santa's ear. Built branch by the hands that still believe in magic. Skated across the ice in celebration. And sung through the echoing halls of a train station. Different stories, different traditions, but all carrying the same message. That joy is something we make for one another. Maybe that's why these moments matter. Because long after the lights come down and the decorations are packed away, it's the laughter, the kindness, the small acts of wonder, those little gifts we give without even realizing it, that stay with us.
From all of us here at Snapshot New York, may the moments that you carry this season also be the ones that warm you well into the next year.